Hi Virgos, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. I'm Andrea Elizabeth, and whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. When I was meditating on your cards, there was a big message about the direction of your life, where your life is going, and there being like, I don't want to say existential crisis, but really just having this idea of what's the next step. There's some next step. There's something new, all right? Now, this could be a new routine that's needed. It could be just simply like a new career, new relationship, a new way of thinking. There's something new, like we gotta steer the ship in a new direction is really the message that I was getting. So take that however you want, but very strong Pluto energy for that transformation. Now, earth signs are going to kind of have the most difficulty with that, specifically Capricorns and Virgos, as far as changing direction, transforming, rebirth, okay? So please embrace that. Please embrace your natal polar sign of Pisces to go with the flow, to go with the winds of change, because it's going to be extremely beneficial, okay? So don't fear the new, really is what I'm getting, okay? Also, too, you can check out, if you are, which you probably are, Virgos, wanting a very like specific in time reading. I'm still doing the monthly readings, so you can always go to the monthly tarot playlist and go to the specific month, that this reading shows up for you too, if you want more specific of a time frame in this paradigm. But yeah, please, please, please just embrace the new, Virgos, which that was kind of your Saturn your Saturn direct in Pisces was very much so about that. And it's this idea with your shadow, like you have to choose if you're going to stay with the way of thinking that you've always had or to embrace something new. When those shadow energies come up with Pisces, direct Saturn energy, remember that's your polar sign. And so those lessons are going to be related to things that you need to embrace that go against the grain, if you will. Now, I'm a Pisces, so I'm speaking in terms of I understand the importance of having Virgo energy in my life, because I don't. That structure, that routine, that discipline is how you manifest in the 3D world. Now that we're entering the Aquarian age, though, Virgos, you really have to keep in mind how much that flowing energy of Pisces can benefit you. And so when it comes to building your resistance, or not resistance, see, that's funny, actually. I do think there is a lot of resistance to this Pluto and Aquarius energy. But when it comes to building your resilience, when those things ruffle our feathers, we got to go within to figure out why is that? And then we can resolve whatever it is, because there are times that we need to go with the flow, and then there are times that we don't, all right? Life is about balance, so just remember that, please, okay, dear Virgos? And let's get to your reading, because clearly there's a lot of shadow energy here. So what do we got for Virgos? Okay. Also, Virgo, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Yep, that Pluto's really asking you to answer the wake-up call. And this is fascinating because this was at the bottom of the deck when I was clearing. And so it really does take, the tarot is reminding you that your emotional wholeness comes from the yin and the yang, the light and the shadow. So if you haven't seen my shadow work astrology video, I recommend that. I can link that at the end of this video. You need the light and the dark. You need the Virgo and the Pisces to be, complete, if you will. Okay? Nice. All right. So very, very important energy coming out. And very specific to relationships in your life, okay? So last week's energy coming into this week is the King of Wands. And this is that nudge I feel from Pluto and Aquarius that there's nothing gained by nothing ventured. This is like you have to go out there and do it yourself. I'm getting a strong indication that there's something that we haven't, when it comes to what we're passionate about, that we're not seeing how we can take that into a next chapter, okay? And so if you have this career or this relationship and There's something where, you know, the universe is nudging you to take the next step, but you're like, no, but I'm, you know, passionate about this. There's this idea of thinking outside the box. And of course, that's what Aquarius is all about. And Pluto being transformation. You really want to go within. And again, that Pisces energy being collected to the collective unconscious can really tune you into how you can utilize this energy, because this week's energy is the magician, and the magician is all about manifesting, okay? And it's effective communication. So you have to make sure that your thoughts and what you are speaking into existence is aligned with where you're going, not where you've been. And the magician obviously is air too. So I'm getting strong messages with how we communicate in the Aquarian age is going to be extremely important, okay? So we want to make sure that we are open to that energy of the winds of change, and that whatever we're manifesting, we can have it. Okay, so that's where we don't want to put ourselves in a box. Like I'm getting a box here, right? And like everything has to fit neatly in this box, but the answers you need are going to come from outside of that box. All right, but this is clearly very authoritative energy too. You got two kings here, right? King of Swords. This is very clear-cut communication. This can also be related to legal situations, so take that how it resonates. But also a ruler of Aquarius and Capricorn. So what I love about this is like, this is the power you need to pursue whatever this is, okay? But I'm getting to like, this could be people like strong masculine energy. If this isn't you, this is somebody else. But because this is here, I'm really getting a sense that this is you. And this is major change, all right? So if you are looking for a major, like this is the idea of going to a completely new field of work. You know what I mean? Like not even in the same realm of what you were doing before. But there's something here, this spark that's driving you into some new avenue. So let's clarify these and get some more information. All right, why is the King of Wands here for Virgos? Yeah, very fiery, very motivated though. So don't revert back, okay? Like that's so important to not revert back in some way. All right, we did see the Four of Wands, but I don't think the Four of Wands is what was meant to pop up. Why is the King of Wands here for Virgos? Virgo. But yeah, that earth energy, like I told Capricorns this too. We need that earth energy. So don't, this idea of just because we're in a Capricorn paradigm, that's earth energy. Like it's not like we're not going to need earth energy in the Aquarian age, okay? Like we need Virgo energy to unlock our wealth, all right? Our health and all that jazz. So just remember, it's about balance, all right? We need all the elements, just in balance, okay? Oh, interesting. Okay, so you got the King of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords. Balance. You know what I think is so funny is because this is ruled by Jupiter and Libra, and our luck in life is going to be from balance. Okay, so, you know, Virgos, you are a card of service. Sometimes this can be we only work type of energy, right? Like workaholic energy. And so this is really encouraging you to make sure that you take time to rest, that you take time to balance your energy. That was sticking out so much when I was shuffling just now, of balancing your elements. So also take a look at your chart and see where you might be like super heavy on earth energy or water energy or fire energy. Wherever you're lacking, there are things you can do. So let's say you're lacking in fire energy. You know, make sure that if you have a fireplace, you light a fire, or like you have candles going, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Always do it with safety. But we gotta balance the elements in some way, okay? And make sure you take time to recharge, because if we're gonna be doing effective manifesting, we need to make sure that our vibration is where it needs to be for that, okay? So let's clarify the Magician. But yeah, wow, balancing the elements really stuck out. Okay, so much of this is related to how we're thinking. Two of Swords, also Libra energy. So much Libra energy. This could be related to a Libra in your life too. But a choice needs to be made. And like I said, I think that choice is, where are we going? Because that was another message that came out when I was meditating on your cards. Where am I going? So if you don't know where you're going, now is the time to do that. Remember, 2024, year of the dragon, Aquarian age. Like, this is super passionate. And that's another thing too, is that this could be activated from the dragon year, okay? Donna Selhorn has an amazing Lunar New Year video where she goes through each lunar astrology sign, and it's amazing. Okay, so please check that out if you can. But the choice needs to be made on where are we going. But that has to come from within. So this rest is needed. You need to find that answer from within yourself, okay? But you have to do it. Also, new moons, great time to meditate on that, all right? So check your calendar and see when the next new moon is and how you can manifest that. So let's get the King of Swords clarified. Why is the King of Swords here for Virgos next week? This is very fascinating reading, but this is like, I don't want to say existential crisis, but it kind of feels like it. Like, where am I going? Why am I here? You know, I know I talk about Muse a lot in my readings, but there's a song from Muse, like, who are we? Where are we? Why are we here? Like, that's kind of the message that seems to be popping out for you, Virgos, is like really asking yourself, like, what, if I'm not this, then what am I? You know, like, that's really what I think. But again, that's why your natal polar sign of Pisces, connected to all of it, you know, you go within and you are going to unlock some very important Piscean energy that can really illuminate the answers for you, okay? It'd be funny if we got the moon as a clarifier. But I got the moon card. Oh, I didn't even notice that had already popped out. I don't know how long that card was there. And I was like, man, why am I not getting a card? It's because there was already a card here. So you got the Five of Cups. All right. This is ruled by Mars and Scorpio. So a fellow water sign, Scorpio, how we assert ourselves. There's this idea of like, we can't let go of something and it's holding us back. And so, like I said, it's this idea of like, this is my identity. I can't let go of that. How could I let go of that? That's who I am, okay? But like, these cups keep breaking because we're meant to move on from something, all right? And we have to see, instead of like endings being negative, that it's a stepping stone to a new place that we're meant to be in. I'm just really getting that, like, this is so much about rethinking your identity. Okay. Interesting. And this too, like this King of Swords, like it's, you really got to do this like, okay? If there's any lingering hurt or like childhood wounds that are holding you back, check out your monthly extended, because I do the past life energy in those, and that could really have some answers for you there. All right, let's get an empowering question. What's going to help Virgos embrace? What I'm getting is really honestly a new identity to manifest whatever it is that they are putting their energy towards. Ooh, that was fun. Okay. There we go. How and how often do I give how often do I give myself permission to enjoy life? How do I feel then? Again, so much of the tarot is telling you to embrace Piscean energy, okay? How often do you allow yourself to enjoy life? I'm getting the message of a workaholic. It just keeps coming in. And we need to actually like really like take ownership of the change has to come from within, okay? Yeah, I mean, that tablet just like really solidified that with that little beeping there. The change comes from within, Virgos, okay? It comes from embracing your polar natal. Okay. Now we're going to get some archetype cards. This can be your energy or somebody else's. We're all characters in this story of life, if you will. And we always want to be the hero of our own journey. So this can either be you or somebody in your life that is affecting your energy right now. So let us see what archetypal energy is affecting Virgos. And it clearly is affecting that energy. And I also have a hair there. Okay. Companion. All right, Virgo. So the light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. But the shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. What did I say about some change in your identity? Okay, so this energy, this Five of Cups energy could be from a companion. So like a past relationship or a coworker, a boss, a child. Like there's something here where that energy is off balance. Okay, but again, like you are getting the strong message. I think honestly, this goes back to the lessons that you were being taught when Saturn went direct in Pisces about enjoying life, letting loose. Okay, stop letting the fear of finances, the fear of the material world and loss and the old paradigm, the old Capricorn paradigm, prevent you from living and enjoying your life. Okay, you gotta let loose, Virgos. That's the big message I'm getting. Enjoy life. Okay, it might feel a little like uneasy, like your shadow's gonna trick you. You know, like I saw like a stock market like thing drop. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh nope, can't do that, and like reverting back in fear. But you gotta push through it. Push through whatever fear is having you hold on to that Capricorn paradigm. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, please do like the video if you did and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And as always, Virgos, always remember to shine your inner light. You've got this.